Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rated KR. I'm Kenny.
I'm Reilly.
And this week we are going to be reviewing Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Yeah!
Finally. If you want to go to our first episode, this was the movie he was waiting for the entire year.
This is my most anticipated, one of my most anticipated movies of all time.
Just the third Avatar?
Well, coming off of the heat that was Avatar: The Way of Water, I was just so excited in a way that I haven't been excited for a movie. I guess I was probably just as excited for Furiosa, but it's rare that I'm this excited for a movie, I would say.
And to be fair, like, I watched the first two Avatars
October?
2 months ago. Yeah, I watched them all in one day because The Way of Water came back in theaters, and you were like, we're going to see it, and it was very unwavering. So I was like, oh shit, he seems serious. But in order for me to watch the second one, I'm gonna have to watch. And I had said, because I knew we were gonna go see Avatar, Fire and Ash, so I was like, I have to catch up. Every other movie, don't care. Furiosa didn't see Mad Max.
Yeah.
Dune 2 didn't see Dune 1. Like, I am very good at being like, I don't need to see the others. Like, I'm good for it. But this one, I was like, no, I need to see. It's also like the most hated thing as a film student when they're just like, you know, what movies have you seen? What movies have you not? And I'm always like, yeah, I haven't seen Avatar. And they're like, what? I'm like, calm down.
People say that Avatar has no influence, and I just think that's insane.
No, it definitely does.
Especially on CGI. It influenced CGI for so long.
We'll talk about some of that later. But first, we could go ahead and talk about, I think the biggest thing with Avatar walking into it was like the trailers.
A lot of people on Twitter say that like there's people going just for the trailers, and that is one of the ways that Avatar is going to make its money back, is just have the studios spend so much money putting their trailers in front of it.
And to be fair, I mean, that's fair. Like, that's completely honest. Like, if that's a way to pull people in who are like, I want to see the Odyssey, I want to see the Doomsday trailer.
Which on the first one, the Odyssey, I got to see the 6-minute prologue version of it, which was just amazing. It was really great. But 6-minute trailer in front of a movie, that has got to be expensive.
Yeah,
that's the law. I was not expecting to have that full 6-minute prologue in the trailers.
To be fair, we had tickets to go see it yesterday. I bought them a month ago for IMAX because you're not gonna not watch an IMAX movie with 3D for Avatar. So I had bought the tickets. Unfortunately, I had work and school and finals. So I had to skip it. I could have went, but I would have shaved off like an hour and a half.
You would have missed stuff, and it wouldn't have been as good.
I wouldn't have been able to review it. So I woke up at 8. I lied. 8:55 this morning and got to the theater and watched it at 9. But yeah, I mean, the Odyssey, to be, in my honest opinion, there's so many heavy hitters coming out next year. I think the Odyssey is like the one. Like, it is. For this year, it was like Avatar, Fire and Ash, and like Wicked. Like,
they're trying to make Doomsday it for next year, but it's just not gonna be it.
And to be fair, it's so packed and loaded next year that I don't think. I honestly feel like the Spider-Man would make more money than the Doomsday.
I think that Doomsday is gonna make definitely like $1 billion
for sure,
but I think it probably won't be as loved or anything.
No, let's talk about the teaser trailer. Just first of all, if you're gonna give me a trailer and you're going to be like, come to the movies to see this trailer, let it be a trailer. I don't need to see someone walking holding a baby and it's Chris Evans, because
I don't need to see basically a Twitter post that says Chris Evans will be returning for Doomsday. I could have gotten that's all the information was.
Isn't that wild though, that Christopher Nolan gave us a 6-minute prologue of one of the biggest movies that will happen in 2026, and then you get this from. You could have whispered that to me. I'd be like, oh, like it did the same effect.
And the thing is that they're trying to make it. We're changing it every week. Next week will be a different one. The week after that will be a different one. And that's just nobody wants that, especially if it's going to be 4 different things like this, where 4 nothings in a row. Right. Come on.
I was just, you want to surprise me? Let it be Batman. Like, you want to surprise me, Marvel? Let it be something wild. I personally don't like a teaser trailer. There's a very specific thing with teaser. That teaser means nothing to me. Mm-hmm. I need a trailer. I need some type of story. I need some type of sequences.
Teaser
bit of
trailers
action.
To me should be announcements. Like,
just
I should not know about the movie, and then the teaser comes. I'm like, oh my gosh, that movie's coming out.
Boom, a teaser trailer only on Instagram. I am Instagram and TikTok. The YouTube's like, yes, the teaser trailers they shouldn't be allowed in theaters because it does nothing for anybody
except pad the amount of time I have to wait for Avatar to start, which was over 3-hour movie. I love that it was over 3 hours, but then you add over 30 minutes of credit or previews before it.
I just was like, I was just very underwhelmed. Thankfully, with the Odyssey one, I was very like happy to see what was going on. Like, it gave me more. Like, even what was it? A couple months ago with
what?
A couple months ago with the other Odyssey trailer, that was technically a teaser, but I got way more off of that. I didn't get a lot, but I got more than what Doomsday was. First of all,
I got to see parts of the movie.
Thank you.
This didn't even feel like a part of the movie.
It will not be in that movie. I promise you. I promise you. Maybe the one scene of like him and a baby, and then like him picking up the soup. That's it. Like anything else, like, I just don't like teasing something when it means nothing. Like, you're not giving me anything. You're actually just irritating me because I'm just like, all right.
And at least make me, I guess that you could say it makes you think, why are we going back in time? But I mean, that's not the kind of things I want to think about here.
I just want to say one thing. When it comes to Marvel, I'm not like the biggest like Marvel fan. I love Marvel movies. Thunderbirds is my favorite.
That's why you said it wrong.
Thunderbolts is my favorite.
Thunderbirds is the movie with like planes.
Oh, isn't that next year too? No, but here's my issue with how we're representing the next Avengers. You build up this entire like era of new characters, and we know that Marvel has been declining, and they did some cool things with like the past couple movies. They weren't the best, but anyways, what you're just showing me is that none of that mattered. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not really gonna focus on Fantastic Four or the Thunderbolts or like
throwing a Hail Mary.
Like, let's just we're just gonna bring everybody back from the Endgame and Infinity War because that's when we were at our height.
Because 100% the next trailer is gonna be Thor will return in Avengers Doomsday,
and I swear if that fourth one is like Ant-Man will return, I don't need that. You know what you could have done? You could have gave me like X-Men.
The fourth one's going to be like something absolutely terrible, like Tony Stark will return. And she's like, oh, what?
It will for sure be the Robert Downey. Like, that will be his fourth one. But I just like, give me something that's unexpected. Did I expect Captain America to return for Doomsday? Not really. What? Did it surprise me? No.
Like, there's nothing surprising about that at all.
I'm just like, it's a little irritating because you just kind of put me in this like this new phase that is just like not going to obviously be focused on. Because I wanted like, you know, the Thunderbolts to kind of lead it with the Fantastic Four. Like, I wanted all those characters to kind of blend in and like be in Avengers like Shang-Chi and like.
And if it tries to do all of those characters and all the old characters,
too much.
It's gonna be too much unless that movie's 5 hours.
And we already know like we already know that X-Men's in there and like Deadpool. Like, I just give me something else. Just give me something else. Versus what the Odyssey did, it made me be like, oh, I really want to see that movie. Yeah. Like, it gets you actually excited as a trailer should.
Especially with the Odyssey, because it's showing stuff you know is only in the beginning of the movie, and you're like, oh, where's this gonna? If this is just the beginning,
is this just the first 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Then the rest is going to be fire.
Absolutely.
And I actually think that was a smart thing to play into, to be like, nah, I'm giving them a nibble, and they're gonna come back for the full plate. Like, that is actually kind of smart. And obviously,
And
to
it
put
doesn't give anything away.
well, yeah, I mean, like, it's just, I don't know. It was very
It's
pretty.
also they showed us a story that almost everybody knows. Everyone knows the Trojan horse story. That's like famous. It's famous.
Someone
it's
gets shot in the foot, right? Like,
yes,
Achilles.
actually.
Yes.
Achilles is that.
The heel.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Troy?
Yeah, that's Troy.
Oh!
That's Orlando Bloom.
Huh? Oh!
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, Orlando Bloom,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them.
Jared Leto. The gays. No?
No.
I didn't watch it. I'm literally spitballing. I said, oh, Orlando Bloom. Okay. But no, I mean, like, I'm, as someone who really doesn't know much lore about the Odyssey and, like, the Battle of Troy, just wanting to go see a good movie, and it being a Nolan film and having a heavy hit of, like, cast in there. And then you give me a 6-minute prologue that looks fire. Yes, I'm going to see that movie. F you, Doomsday. We're still going to see it.
Yeah, Doomsday did not make us hype at all.
Give me an actual effing trailer. I just needed to know, like, what this means. But anyways, it is what it is. Like, I honestly do feel like if you can go see Avatar, like, this weekend in IMAX,
it's worth it for the Odyssey as well.
And honestly, if you have a Regal Unlimited pass, you just buy that little ticket, walk in, watch those trailers, and dip out. I would suggest staying for the Avatar because it is really good. But we'll actually go ahead and veer into that one.
Get into Avatar.
So if you don't follow us on Letterboxd, our letterboxes are here. I've been slacking on mine lately because I've been very busy. But what would you give Avatar Fire and Ash?
I know this is a recency bias, and I know that I will change it. But for now, I'm giving this 5 stars. For now, I'm giving this 5 stars.
I fear that. Is it in your? Ooh,
no, it's not in my like top movies of all time. But
no,
it's not. It also did not beat Niza for my favorite movie of 2025.
Is it in your top 3?
Yeah, it's number 2.
Damn, you really more respect for Niza too. Dang. Okay. I mean, I figured that to be.
I would say I have complaints about this movie, and I will get into them.
Yes. No. Same. I mean, It's also something that you really enjoy. You're obviously always gonna be biased about it. I gave him 5 stars. Did I have problems with this movie? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis. We'll get into that later, but. I was like, yes, 5 stars. Like, I do need to rewatch it. I tried to rewatch it, couldn't. My Letterboxd score for Avatar: Fire and Ash is going to be a 4.5. I do have problems with it, not as many, but I will say overall it is a really good film, and I think it is going to be like, if you're a movie theater person and you need an experience in the movie theater, like this is the one.
My theater last night was packed.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And people were cheering. People were like gasping, crying. They were like talking out loud. Like it was an experience.
Yeah, no, for sure. I probably would have hated that. I also don't like shouts out. Like the IMAX theater we go to is not my favorite. It's very old. The seats are very small. Like it's very your first time going to a movie theater.
Yeah.
So whenever it is a cramped crowd, like I'm just like, ugh. And always we only go see movies if in that theater for IMAX because our OG theater doesn't have an IMAX. They have RPX, which we love. But yeah, no, that would have annoyed me. I don't like that. I don't know any theater where it's like packed and it's a spectacle. Like even Wicked irritated me because the girl next to me wouldn't shut up, and I'm just like, girl, I bought these tickets way before you did. Anyways, but no, I think this one, I was scared about a lot of things because of course I just watched the first and the second one just 2 months ago, so I felt like I already had my fix. Like, I'm real avatared out this year, y'all. Blue people all day long. Did you see the Smurfs up here? Never mind. He said it. But
you didn't even see that movie. No one did.
No, I said correction. No one saw that movie. But I had like preconceived notions that this was not going to be as good, but I was pleasantly surprised. Was it the greatest thing in the world? No. I think if I was ranking in mine, I haven't put it in my I just left the theater. I've been up. But I would probably I think if I'm looking at my list from afar, I think it's in my top 5. It's definitely in my top 10. I know that for facts.
Which we have seen a lot of movies this year. That is pretty high.
Yeah, it's the most movies I've ever seen in any of my living life. This year was the one about movies. I've seen a lot of movies. You've seen a little bit more than me, but this one for me was actually nicely cohesive, and it was packaged very well. As far as story, character development, visuals, I feel like it added to the franchise. It wasn't anything, just a throwaway story just to make another $1 billion. Congratulations, Mr. Jim. But I think that this Avatar adds to it and extends the story. I like that they pick up right where they left off.
It feels like these movies could be edited and made into one movie.
For the love of God, please, Regal, AMC, every theater, don't you ever pull no bloody affair with these Avatar movies, because I cannot sit in an IMAX movie with this one for 9 hours. It'd probably be 10. Like, only showtime 9 a.m. Like, we can't show it any other time. Like, we'll be here forever. But I like that it was a well-formed movie. It was a really good movie.
It felt like such a part 2 to the last movie.
Oh, for sure. And I hate whenever like a new a sequel will come out and like time has passed. No, they pick it up.
Mm-hmm. So those are like your pros. Like, what's your like biggest pro for this movie?
I really enjoyed the story and performance. I think it was also paced very well. I don't like a slow burn type of situation.
Or when they show bits of nature for extended periods of time.
I've seen it. Like, it's fine. Obviously it's very beautiful, but I think of that in all the movies. Like, you're not going to not think it's pretty. Like, it's always going to be a given. Mm-hmm. I had a problem with a couple of the shots.
You did?
I thought a couple of them were a little lazy. There was 3 in particular.
There's one that I can think of, but I can't think of. The one that I'm thinking of is one where it shows a guy in a scuba mask and his river.
Well, so the 3 I had a problem with. One was the river one, when they all got into the river to escape. It was like right after the initial fight. I didn't like the camera work. It was shaky. And I understand that's hard because it's a moving river with CGI and like, and then Jack Champion like with dreads. Like, it's very hard. Didn't like that. There was another scene, I think, with the sky that I didn't enjoy. And then at the very end, that whole POV of them walking into like the original homeland.
Okay. Every time it was a POV shot, it looked, did you ever play the Far Cry games?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Whenever Far Cry, sometimes you take like drugs and you'll start tripping in the game. There's a point in this movie that looks exactly like that. Quaritch takes some drugs and it literally looks 1-to-1 like the Far Cry drug scenes.
It was just like there was a haze mask on it. I said,
the last one, yeah, that one was really hazy.
And to be fair, like, it doesn't take anything away. It was two snobby film students. Like,
it's also like it's just the 3 hours of CGI, like.
And when you see
probably going to be a couple seconds.
And then you see something that's kind of off, especially
it's going to be glaringly obvious.
Yes, because you're going through a 3-hour spectacle of the best visuals, the special effects, and then when you see something off, it really stands out. And I'm like, don't like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, can I tell you that's probably my only con with it, was literally just those 3 scenes.
Those 3 scenes. Those are their only cons.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna do my pros for a second, but then I think that some of my cons you might agree with.
Ooh, buckle up, y'all. Go get a snack. No,
but my biggest pro, and what used to be something I just really enjoyed about the franchise, but is now my favorite thing because it was the focus of this movie. Quaritch. Quaritch is now my favorite part. I think that this movie is finally showing these cracks in his armor, and he's starting to break down, and he's no longer. I think that the future of this franchise has him being not the villain. I think that.
Ooh, that's an interesting take.
I think that it's done so well. The pacing is so like slow of this character arc. He's like, and it's not like just super quick, so it feels not earned. In this movie, we see that he starts having feelings for this Avatar woman.
Ebbs and flows.
Ebbs and flows. But eventually he starts becoming much more like the tribe. He starts putting the war paint on, and he starts having these conversations with Jake about like seeing things.
Yeah.
But every time he'll like cut it with something snobby because he doesn't want to change, but he can't help it.
No, it's definitely a push and pull. I really enjoyed him in this. I mean, can I just say, like, Stephen Lang, I just enjoy him in anything. I don't care.
Good.
But in particular, like, can we actually take, like, I want to go through, like, every character in this because I think it needs to be, well, let's start with Jake Sully. In this one, he's fine.
I think that he...
I don't think he's not the focal point.
I was really expecting him to die in this movie. I really was, but I think that his character doesn't really have.
He's not the focal point.
There's not much. He hasn't been the focal point since the first movie.
Fair, very fair, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Natiri, Zoe, yes, all of it.
Yeah, she had a lot more to do in this movie, and I was very happy about it.
I love that in the beginning she is still mourning and she is scorned and she's like, F these pink people. I don't like none of them. Like she literally was going through it. And then obviously like in this one, she's way more aggressive. She has nothing more to lose.
When she puts on the war paint, oh my god.
Champion warrior. Like I was in there. I was like, give it to me. Give it all to me. Like for me in this one, I liked her more in this one than any of the other ones.
Absolutely.
Her character arc was very well. I think her having a change of hearts with Spider was actually really well done. I just think she was at top tier for this one. Kiri.
She's definitely, I'd say she might be the main character of this one.
No, I can kind of agree with you. I just hate that.
I think she's supposed to be the narrator for the next one.
That's fine. Also, side note, I love that the brother narrated this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that to hear that and to like
that's also what made me think that Jake was dying is because he would be like, my father was always like, and I'm like, oh my god,
please don't set me up. Please don't set me up. No, I love that. I like Kiri, and there is a little bit more that's revealed in this one. I just hate she's always a mystery. There's always something, and I'm like, no, I need more because I just feel like I know all the other characters, but her, she's such a like wild card. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, give me more. Like we
did get some more.
I need things tied up. Like I need the full thing, but obviously, because she's such a mystery, I know her story arc is going to get crazier with the next two. So I'm okay with it. I just, Colonel Miles, the best. I think in this one, I think same with Zoe, top tier performance.
They went all out for this one.
No, both of them really went all out for this one. Let's talk about Varang.
What a way to add a character to Avatar.
They said, why do another male villain? Let's get a siren up in here.
It's the last movie added an entire tribe of people that all had names, and none of them are as memorable as this movie's Varang just by herself. She's so good in this movie.
There's something palpable when she speaks, like even like the little words, and I think even in the trailer it really sticks out where she's like, your goddess has no dominion. Like it tastes so good, and it's like ear candy. The way she moves, her little slink, it's to die for.
There's so much characterization and everything about her, and it's just so good. The way weapon she uses, the way she moves, the way she talks. Everything is just so good.
A little horny too. It's okay. I like it. Like
Yeah.
there's a way, even the littlest of details. Like, oh, I could tell you another scene I did not like. There was 4. I'm so sorry. When Miles tripped out on the
That's
little
what I'm
drug.
saying. That looks.
Didn't like it.
I enjoyed it because I thought it looked so much like Far Cry, and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
I just didn't need
this guy is tripping.
I just didn't need the neon colors. Like,
and then every single thing he would be like, "Whoa, what you doing there?" It was so funny.
no, and I think also that loans to it as well. Is like he is actually funny in this one where he's just like trying to save his son, and he's like, "Well, if you didn't shoot me in the damn arm," like I'm like, fair. Like he's actually funny in this one, but Varang will go down. I hope she's in the next
Absolutely
3 because she is
I need Varang and Quaritch to be together.
a child. That would slap. Like that would go crazy.
Because that would change him.
That would change a lot of stuff.
I would say his whole thing with Spider, a human child, if he had a Avatar child, I think his whole world would change.
Yeah. We can talk about Spider next. I actually really liked him. He was very much a focal point in this story too.
I think I like Spider a lot more in this one than the other ones. He does still have like, I think the cringy moments where it feels weird.
Wait. The most said words out of his mouth was,
Cuz!
No, another one. Not even that one. Come on. Water. Come on. Like through the woods. Come on. Like, can somebody please, if you go to the movie theater, can you count how many times the words "come on" are said?
Yep.
And please report back.
Come on, and cuz he just says it all the time.
And can I be honest? I love Jack Champion. I think he is exceptional.
I think it's the script.
Yeah, because how many at the end I'm just like, shut up.
I think it would have been a lot more. It would have been a lot more powerful if he stayed quiet a lot of the time. I think.
Yeah, but Jack Champion's actually really, really good. I do enjoy him. And I think his story arc in this one, like him, the focal point in one of the stories of this whole film is like he learns to breathe without his mask.
Mm-hmm.
And it is because
he doesn't learn.
Well, yes, it's because of Kiri, and she don't
because of Awa.
She don't even know what she did, but Kiri led it, and he's now like supplemented within his body to breathe with. Now there's a lot of big words, but it's basically all the Avatar stuff in the world. He could breathe now, right? So now that causes a conflict because he could then be captured and studied, and all humans can roam this world to breathe. So he is going to be like his story arc. I'm telling you right now, between the next one or the 5th one, he's either gonna kill himself. He's gonna try to sacrifice himself. I think if he sacrifices himself for like Natiri, that would be A1. Because then like that's another thing. She's like, I like the pink people. Like, I just need something. His story arc is going to flounder out a little bit better. I keep looking at what's her face, and I'm like, Nurse Jackie, the general.
Edie Falco.
Yes. Giovanni coming back into this.
Dude, I
love to see him.
Quick, just run off of some people.
Go ahead.
I love that the guy from Friends came back. That was just really cool. Great having him back. The guy with one arm, I'm glad he made a resurgence.
When you say from Friends, are you talking about the TV show Friends?
Yes.
You're talking about Phoebe's brother? No, I'm very aware. His name's Giovanni. He's great. No, him, and then what's the other one? The dorkier guy?
Jermaine Clement.
He's the doctor?
The marine biologist.
Oh, I liked him, but I think I'm thinking about somebody else. The other one.
Yes.
Please. Where is he? No. Where is he? I'm gonna put a picture of his face on here. I feel like he was on like a Big Bang Theory show or something, but he probably wasn't.
He plays the nerdy Avatar.
Yes. It was in the first one. He was his partner or whatever.
And he's like, you don't know about the floating islands? You dweeb.
Joel David Moore, Dr. Norm.
That's what it is. Norm.
Yeah, Joel. It's one of those ones. He was in Dodgeball. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But he's like those little characters are just shout outs. Like they play their part very well.
Yeah, him and Jermaine Clement. I'm just like, I'm glad these people come back.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I'm just like, it's nice to see something from the past that doesn't like harp in like a huge storyline. It's just nice to have them around.
Mm-hmm.
I think even at the end, is the end a spoiler?
Huh?
The end a spoiler?
Well, I'll do my cons and then we'll just talk about the end of the movie.
You see
Spoiler.
Sigourney Weaver at the end. I thought that was a nice little touch. You just see her body.
Yes.
It was beautiful. Anyway, I was like, that's not a spoiler. It's fine. I was like, she's literally in the whole movie, technically. Technically.
She was in the whole last movie in the tube, just as her avatar.
That's true. That is true. What were you saying with your con?
I would say I'll go ahead and say my cons that I had with the movie, which was
curious.
That there is definitely some rehashing of the last two movies. The whole Sullys get captured and then they get rescued. That is the same. And then the exact same scene plays out of we're in the water. They're hunting whales. And then it looks bad, but then all the people, they show up to fight, and then like it's going good for them, but then someone dies. Then one of them dies, and so it looks bad for them, but then AWA comes and helps them, and they end up winning. That is exactly what happens in all of the movies.
You know, you're not wrong. And I think where it really became prevalent for me was the scene with the big ship. Because like, didn't we just
the scene to me is the one where the whale comes and just lands on it. I'm just like, that is the exact same shot of how the fight starts in the other one.
And then I'm just like, and then they capture Natiri and the little girl and they bring her back to the ship. I said, are y'all in the same spot as last time? How many of these big ships y'all got?
Yeah, that's my con. It's just it feels very much like they took what happened and like the first movie has them shooting airplanes out the sky.
Yeah.
And they took those two battles and made them into one giant battle. Everything is much bigger.
There was a lot of up and down, left and right. I said, oh, hold on. I was like, wait, one girl's having a baby, another one's in the sky. The brother died in the water. I was like,
if I had never seen those other ones, like I would have no I would be like, that's the best fight I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
But I just found myself comparing it to those. And this is a better version of those fights. Because it's bigger. And it's better. There's like a lot more happening.
There's more reward.
Yes.
I will say there's more reward. There's not a lot of loss. Because even with the water brother that died.
I would say, yeah, we'll go into some of the spoilers now.
Oh, sorry.
We're at the end, so we'll go into the spoilers.
He didn't do anything in this movie. He had maybe two
He
lines.
protected, or he went and he saved with the whale. He went and went with them.
Enough of the whale.
Payacon?
I'm exhausted of that. I think it was cute in the last one, The Way of Water. I think it makes sense. I'm not going to stay here for 5 movies about a whale. Let him go.
I think that'll be the end of the whale. I think that now one of the things will be that they're no longer going to hunt those whales because they just had their entire fleet just get wiped out.
I also believe that and maybe just because I worked on the ships, but when they abandoned ship, I think Edie Falco's character passed because the last shot,
it looked like she died.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I think she's gone.
I think that she went down with the ship.
No, and that's how most captains are.
Yeah, I think that she's the one that stayed. One person I don't know if is dead or not. I don't know if the whale hunter is dead. They showed him being bitten and being taken down below, but he still has his air mask on. And we didn't see what happened. Just like the last movie, we just see the arm getting cut off and then he disappears. I think he's probably going to come back again.
I think another thing is like, I guess I wanted more. I think when you say the second one has more heart, I believe that is true because we got more losses in that one.
I think we just had a heavier loss, a loss that felt deep to the characters and just deep to us.
I feel like because of that loss, it changed the course of everything else. But I think with this one, there wasn't that hard-hitting loss. Like even Kate Winslet's character.
Yeah, Ronal. I did feel that one more because
she was the only one who died.
I felt that one because she was pregnant and then she just gave birth.
She had her baby. I also think it's funny when Zoe sat down. It's like, push.
Then you would push.
She's like, you will get this baby out. I kind of understand now that I just walked out of the theater, so I'm still processing. But I think also you make a good point of like a lot of it's very much rehashed. I just think this one has just a better like flow of story. I just wish that like some villains would just die. Are we gonna have the same villains all 5 movies?
Well, that's one thing. We do have villains in the previous movies. Edie Falco, she's gone. She's dead. Quaritch. Where is Quaritch? Is he alive?
That's another thing. It's all these are they not?
Because James Cameron wants to make it possibly the end in case nobody goes to see it. If nobody went and saw this movie, he can say, well, Quaritch just died and they lived happy ever after.
A boo.
It would be boo because it's not what he wants to do.
No. How many movies do you have lined up? Technically,
2 more. I think there's supposed to be 2 more.
But not forget me wrong. It wasn't there an interview where he had said he has it up to like 8, like kind of written or like that's
in his mind.
In his mind,
I think he says like it can go so far, but there is like a set story.
I mean, to be fair, you could take this story and take it forever because you could literally have the kids grow up and then and da da da. Also, Spider and Curie kissing, kind of weird.
Nah, I liked it.
Did you? The only romantic bits about it?
No, the romance was Quaritch and Varang. I was watching them get it on.
That's so. I also love when she like when she finally figured out like the fire weapon and was like the flamethrower and immediately was like, come to my room. I was like, I think someone's areolas got hard and she's like, we need to take care of this. But I think overall, like,
I think the villains will change because I don't think Quaritch will be a villain.
I don't think Varang will change.
But this is her introduction, so this is the first time she is a villain.
Yeah.
So I do think the villains are changing because we're no longer having Edie Falco. We are bringing back Mr. Friends.
Yeah. Giovanni. I love him.
And I don't know, maybe where the villains will go from here because I do think Quaritch will no longer be a villain at some point.
Something's gonna switch up. I think this is very much like the next one. We'll probably get a lot more, and like because I feel like this one is so rehashed, I do feel like a lot of the things, the introduction of Varang, and also with Spider's breathing abilities and Curie kind of understanding where she's coming from, and like
we saw Awa.
Yeah, like that was weird. I don't know about that. It gave me a little Prometheus vibes, like just a big head. I'm like, who is that? But I was just like, no, it's fine. It was fine. But I just feel like this one is very much a setup for the next one. So I don't really mind it.
It's a setup while also being a conclusion. And I think it's very good that way.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good movie. It really was a good movie. I do feel like if you're going to go see an IMAX movie in 3D, this is the one. Like I won't see it again. I don't have another 3 hours in me. I don't. I need to go watch other movies. I need to go see Zootopia too. But I think that this one overall, you happy? You happy with this?
Oh yes, definitely. I'm very satisfied. With
Avatar?
Very satisfied.
Yeah, I think this one was well worth the wait, well worth the hype. I know that there's like Discord online where it's like, oh, it's the lowest of the 3 Rotten Tomatoes score, but
everybody who's seen it says that was awesome.
Yeah, it's fine. If you're an Avatar fan, you're gonna like this one. It's a little bit of rehashing. It's A-okay. Also, I think the little girl should die. She really anchors everyone down. I'm just saying. She is always in the way of something. She's always the one getting captured first. She's always just, girl, sit back. You don't know how to shoot a gun. You don't know how to do a bow and arrow.
She's just a little girl.
We got bigger problems, boo-boo. Like, there's a lot going on. But overall, go see Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Definitely.
You do have to see it in a spectacle type of way. I don't recommend seeing it in a regular movie theater. 3D, IMAX, even an RPX will do fine. Mm-hmm. But I guess we'll see you guys on the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Please like, subscribe, comment if you
Leave a comment.
I don't know why we so love comments.
Tell us what you think about Avatar.
I mean, also, please, if someone can go to the theater and Please, can you do that the next time you go? You're gonna see this 3 more times in theaters before it comes out. So can you count how many times they say "come on" and just
Come
report?
on.
Just report back, just like that, just like that. I swear in the water, like he was bubbling up, and he was like, "Come on!" And I'm like, "Will kill myself." But please leave a comment. We love talking to you guys, and I guess we'll see you guys on the next one. Happy holidays. Bye.